welcome to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Hey, it's the coffee break, and I'm your host, man, Vance Bradford. And I'm back. I had to bring my partner back with me, the one-eyed scout, Mr. Kevin Howell. What's up, Kevin?
Nothing. Just excited, man.
Man, we got a lot of things happening, and the last time we was at this set, we was introducing you.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So, TAN TV, they will have a couple of little venues. We did a couple other coffee breaks. But now that we here, man, I think we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir.
And I'm very excited today's show, Kevin. So let's jump off and talk about, man, the ending of the TBT, the basketball tournament finals and the ending. Tell us a little bit about it. What happened?
Houston Forever Cougs, they won the Final Four game, and then they went to the championship game against the Ohio State alumni. And, man, it was one of those grinded-out kind of games where Houston made a run late, but it was a 2-point game for Carmen's crew from Ohio State. But when you think about it, that's Forever Cougs' first team. They've all pulled together. And, just in the conversations we've had with Rob Gray.
Right.
They call him the CEO of that team. I know they'll be back.
And, man, it was our initial first time, being part of that tournament. Man, I've always watched it during the summer, and then now to be a part of it, covering it. So looking forward to next year doing some bigger things, man. And we kind of almost had a little thing happen at that TBT when we did TAN TV did a live. We went live at the press conference.
Yeah.
And they was throwing that idea around.
Yeah.
I think with a little bit more time, Kevin, hey, you never know.
You never know.
That's hey, so, TAN TV had a little effect. Go ahead.
One thing that made me very proud to be part of TAN was we met with the ALS crew. That's that Lou Gehrig's disease. And we had a conversation with them and about what it meant to them. And the coolest thing that could happen in my short venture with this, they asked TAN TV for the video of that interview. So we
well, you know what, Kevin, on the real, because when you give your your header, Kevin Howell, aka the One-Eye Scout, on TAN TV, from TAN TV, and TAN TV is the African American Network. They raised a little eyebrows.
It did.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, on your shade, you representing, man. You represent us, man, and you're doing well, man. So I really appreciate it. Like I said, we had a great time with TBT, and look forward to next year. Okay, man. So we know that you're a scout.
Yeah,
man, and you've been out there gathering youngsters, young players, that didn't have opportunity and trying to give them opportunities. And along with that, some colleges has been calling you, man, and inviting you to some camps, man. So tell us about the camps you've been invited to, through this journey.
Yeah, we've been invited in the past to different games and different events, but this time was special because St. Mary's University reached out. We had been to one of their events just to watch a shooting camp, and it was fun to watch because I know some of the kids that are in there, or I know about them. I may not know them, and we talk later on with those guys, and we're going to talk about a few of these guys later on, but one guy that stood out was Taylor Todd. He's only because Kingston Flemings is a top-rated point guard in the country, Taylor Todd's coming in as reserve. And, that was interesting, seeing some kids from different places.
Okay.
But the best part was it didn't take long, and then there was at University Incarnate Word.
What?
And those guys there, man, that was exciting. They had a little bit more name power with that, and but just the culture and Incarnate Word that the coaches are bringing, It's a lot of clapping, there's a lot of cheering, there's a lot of encouragement. Everything is high speed.
Okay.
And when they scrimmaged, a few names popped out, and we'll cover those later. But
okay.
I do want to put out there Amari Guerra.
Okay.
He's an Antonian.
Okay.
5'7", but you know what, Vance? In the 15U EYBL Nike circuit, that young man at 5'7" led both assist and assist and steals for the entire EYBL.
Okay. Okay.
And so this past season, a 17U Houston Hoops team brought Amari along, and Amari was their starting point guard.
Nice.
And at one point, at 5'7", he was ranked number 20 in rebounding. And so he's just a hustler, man.
Nice.
And we'll talk about more guys later, but
okay.
He's one to watch at Antonian.
Okay.
So
then also, didn't you get a call from Incarnate Word to have some players go up? Or
yeah, they called and asked for certain names, if I knew of people, and so we worked on that. And some of the guys I called were already there. We did get a few guys. I called a friend of mine, Jay Fry out of Dallas.
Okay.
And said, hey man, we got a couple of spots. Do you have anybody needs? And he was great, man, because Amari was up there to play a tournament.
Okay.
And he instead said, no, Amari, you need to go to this camp.
Okay.
Which is uncommon for, I won't say uncommon, but it's not common that people do that.
Okay.
And so it was neat, man. I just got a chance. I've always seen Amari, but got a chance to talk with him and his father. It was a great time.
Well, look, man, before we go, let's get a shout out to, if you guys just tuned in, you tuned in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, man. You're sitting here with Vance Bradford and Kevin Howell, a.k.a. the One-Eye Scout, man. We talking hoops, man. It's a great thing, man. A great time. Okay, so, Kevin, we're going to before I do that, though, I do want to give a shout-out to the doghouse, what you call the doghouse.
Yes.
My main man, JC, John Collins out there. Y'all doing some great work in that gym, man. And so I want to bring some shine out to the gym because JC and Kevin and Angel, they're doing some great work out there with these young kids, man. And just in a short time that I've come along and TAN TV, they've been putting in some great work, man. So I really appreciate it. Shout out to JC doing his thing out there. So, hoop events, man. Is there any hoop events that's coming down?
There's a couple that are very exciting. And we've talked some, and I'm very excited for San Antonio to compete against Houston and Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We're the second largest city in the state.
Okay.
And we got guys and girls. I mean, the girls' side of San Antonio is phenomenal.
Nice.
And we'll have to talk about that on another day.
Yes.
But, man, we got girls littered throughout Division I, Division II. And, it's just a great – I'm really excited when we go compete. And so I know that Brennan is going to a tournament they call the Noble the week before Thanksgiving. And I think they have another one like that. But I know that Wagner goes down to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the dates on that, but that's they historically go. And so those are some of the events, man, that I'm looking forward to. And then the North Side combined tournament.
Okay.
It's going to have some out-of-town teams.
Okay. So you talking about these tournaments this upcoming season?
Yes.
Okay. Because of you, man, TAN TV been reaching out for these credentials, and I think we, our CEO, Laura Thompson, is she's good at.
Oh, she's good at getting us
getting us in there, man. So we have received some credentials for this coming season to cover some districts. So you will see TAN TV out there. The ones they let us come in now. We try to get them all. Just Kevin and I and Ramaya.
Yeah, Ramaya.
Our intern. We want to give a shout out to Ramaya.
Yeah,
I always got to do that on TAN TV. Great intern out there. So we'll be out there covering, man. I'm looking forward to it, And the thing about it is, we'll be covering the spectrum, man. Not just, basketball, football we love, but from volleyball to soccer, so so all the sports out there, so 10 TV is just trying to get it and give guys coverage, and so these young kids can, pursue their dreams, man.
Yes, sir.
And we can show the world.
The world.
That talent.
The world. Global reach.
That's it. Okay, man. So any hot names that you got going real quick before we going to the finale, getting ready to cross that finish line like, the Olympics on right now, like that Noah Miles?
Yes. We talked a little bit in the back about Kingston Flemings.
Okay.
Depending on what service, could be the number one point guard in the country.
Okay.
And I think people need to take the time to go out there. We've had great guys from the city, McQuayar, Roberson, George King, Paris Collins, but I don't think people took the opportunity to really embrace what they were seeing. Mm-hmm. And you can take that time to go to a Brennan game because there's great teams in that district. Mm-hmm. A great matchup is going to be Brennan and Harlan. I mean, that's the ticket right there.
Okay.
But no, like embrace that. But as far as other names, one name that kept popping up was Christian Bergen from Clark High School.
Okay.
And, he's very athletic, 8 feet in, can't contain him. But me and him talked on the side about working out on jump shots, and, man, he's getting a pretty consistent three-point shot, and that's going to open some eyes because now he can drive and shoot and attack the rim. He's got a D1 athleticism body,
Well, let me say something real quick, Kevin. But when you mentioned that Kingston Fleming, what school he plays?
Brennan.
Brennan. Oh, okay, I thought so, man. Funny story, quick story, man. I'm the side, throw things off on the side piece, man. But one of his teammates is Kogel.
Yes.
Yeah, the guard, the little guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this is a side piece, but I used to sub, give back to the kids, So I used to sub, and I subbed him and his little brother at Kruger Elementary. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Kogels, man. And I used to tease them, man. They came in, and this was elementary when they was in the elementary, man, 3rd and 4th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
And up to the 5th, and but they was coming up telling me how they could play ball, And I'm looking at 2 little white ones, I said, hey, and they said, oh, yeah, man. Then they told me they won the free throw shooting contest. So, I had to challenge him.
Uh-huh.
I had to challenge him, man. Then, what's the older brother's name?
Cody.
Cody. It wasn't Cody, but I challenged the younger one. Mm-hmm. And he bust me. Man, of course, free throw, that fundamental. Wow, but I had a great time, though, man. And that'd be great. So, Coach Kogel, I know the wife. Yeah, she teaches out there, man. She's good. Maybe we can get him on one time, Coach.
That'd be great.
I don't know.
Man.
Coach, you can come on too, man. You're a bad boy out there at Brennan. Good luck to you this year.
Yes, sir. There's other names. We talked about Talon. It was great because Talon was at the Incarnate Word camp. Across from him in competition was Darius Jackson.
Okay.
We've talked phenomenal shooter. Dropped 30 points a game like it's nothing, and have 8 assists.
Okay.
Trey Martin from Southwest, athleticism, great body, great, and so there was just name after name after name, okay. And we'll talk about them.
We're gonna get them back, yeah man. Because we're gonna keep this going here, Kevin. And so what I could do, man, is I see our time running out, man. We're just talking, having fun, man. But before we go, like I always like to do, man, this is a coffee break, so we like to ask. What's in your cup? So, Kevin, tell us, man, today, what's in your cup?
Man, in my cup, we branched out into soccer. And in November, they're going to have, late October, the National Women's Soccer League Championship is going to be hosted right here at Toyota Field. And just, we always talk optimism, things happening. But my cup is soccer today.
Nice. Okay. And I'm going to tell you what's in my cup, man, is elevation. Let's rise us up, y'all. Let's rise up. And let's rise everybody up around us. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. It's that time, man, that we need to come together once I can. Last time it was change and unity, but we need to elevate, and rise up, So Kevin, man, hey, we got some great things coming in soccer, you know. We got some great things coming at TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, y'all. Our time is out. Until next time, everybody be safe. Talk to you later.